Okay, well, I guess it's time to start doing top 10s. Get it? Time, because it's in my name. Anyway, I thought it would be great to do a top 10 on something like things, well, I don't know, thick-headed zombies players do. I can't really put asshole in a YouTube title, but this is the closest thing I could think of. But in this top 10, I'm not going to be cliche and put like people who steal points or go to your windows, stuff like people always say. I mean, these picks might be something you would say, but it's not right off the bat. So let's get into it. Also, I should say that I had some friends help me out with some of these. Really, this list was off of people who play with randoms or play public matches, like I do sometimes. It's kind of hard to find public matches on PC anymore anyway, so I just had them help me with, like, I don't know, simulating the scenario? I guess that's how you would put it. Alright, starting off at number 10, we have people who are taking the single teleporters without waiting for everyone else. Obviously, this is starting off the list with just a nice tame, oh well, it's kind of an annoying kind of moment. It's not too bad, just wait until like the next time it's available. But where it's annoying is when it takes what feels like 10 years just to use the fast travel to go to pack or something. Kino is a okay example, I guess, for this. You go to link the teleporter and go to spawn to do the other one. You come back and someone already there and uses it right away without waiting for you. You went all through that work just to see somebody there, and then they use it. Now you just wasted, what, a minute of your time? But you're still gonna have to wait for that to recharge. An example I show here is on Horizon Direct, where to do some of the steps to upgrade the bow, you have to go down to the rocket test area. But here, I go to the teleporter, but somebody already used it as soon as I went through the door, and then I have to wait however long it takes just for it to recharge. But then, what makes it worse is could have been used right before the rocket test could have went off. So now you have to wait that extra however many minutes it takes for that damn rocket test to stop going, just to go down to shoot one damn thing. Moving on to number 9, we have that one guy who doesn't cooperate. This can be annoying, but the reason I have this lower on the list is that it really only happens in, like, Moon or maps that require more than one person to do something. I'll give an example for Moon here. So, when you start the map, you have to stand on the teleporter to get to Griffin Station to actually start the game. Here's the catch. If you're playing more than just solo, everyone needs to be on the teleporter to get there. So if everybody but one player gets onto the teleporter, it will not do anything. So you'll be waiting for this one guy to get on the teleporter, but of course they need more points first, so they end up dying. And guess what? You can leave, because you have to wait out till they die out. Which means every zombie he just had, guess where it's going? Straight towards you and your team. At number 8, we have host ending the game because you got the wonder weapon of the map. Now that we have host migration, this really isn't a thing anymore, but back then, when you played public matches on World of War or BO1, one random could just be the host of the game and, like, it's a private match. So it's really up to them. They are the god of the map. If they left the game, it would end the game for everyone else, ending the match with the words, host ended game. So they're trying to hit the box as much as possible to get the thunder gun, and they aren't getting it, and you come along and hit it, and you get it. They could end the game. To be honest, it's a 50-50 on if they're a little bitch and leave or / end the game, or just shove it off like it was nothing. Like, oh well. This is a real, like, BO1 type of thing. World of War is like, it's not really. But BO1, I got this most of the time that it happened when I would play BO1 public matches. Number 7 is people who throw grenades / EMP at the box. This only applies to BO2 because, you know, obviously. But damn it, it fucking sucks when this happens. I mean, I understand, you know, on Grief, it makes sense. But bro, this is the wrong game mode, my guy. Why do you have to do this? Why do you have to be like this? Like, what are you accomplishing with doing this? Especially with the EMPs. Like, great, you closed the box on me, but also turned off QR and double tap, or tombstone if you really care. So when you threw that EMP, good job, you ruined my spin, but you also screwed yourself too. The thing is, too, I am pretty sure the EMPs are literally there just because for a trolling tactical. Sure, it gets used in the Easter eggs for transit, that's it. But this tactical literally has no use other than that. It is useless as the suppressor on the DSR. Like, whoa, I'm gonna kill the zombies silently. Here's the funny thing too. If you use the EMP on zombies and then shoot the DSR with the suppressor, guess what? It wakes them up. What a great attachment in zombies. Number 6 actually kind of goes with number 8 in a way, with people complaining that you didn't revive them, making them leave, or worse, ending the game. Now, in my defense, I always try to go for the revive, even if it ends in me dying in the process. Yes, I am one of those guys who seeks out the ballistic knife and packet punches them on purpose to revive players. If you don't believe me, here's a screenshot of how many players I revived in a game of Nuketown Zombies on Plutonium with 8 players. Yeah, a whole 354 revives in one game, and yes, I pack-a-punch the ballistic knives on Nuketown Zombies. Why? Because why the hell not? But anyway, enough about that. Let's get back to the list. So people complaining that nobody revived them. For one, it's a higher round. We sometimes can get to them. Now, I understand that this stings a whole lot worse on Cold War zombies, because when you spawn back in the next round, you get absolutely no salvage to get armor. I mean, sure, you spawn in with another, like, higher tier weapon on the higher rounds you're in, but Cold War relies on armor in the higher rounds. It also doesn't help that zombies sometimes run at Mach speed, too, so you could respawn the next round and then die a few minutes later. Damn, I'm getting off topic again. Well, anyway, people are sometimes little bitches that don't have patience to try to get back on their feet. Next up is number 5. People who hog the box during a fire sale. Now, you could say, oh, just find another box. You could be right, but some maps have boxes that aren't near each other, so you run to the closest box that's near you. So would you rather go to the box closest to you but have a chance of somebody else being there, or go to the farthest one away but only have like one box hit? I think the answer is pretty clear. So you go to the closest one to you, but oh no, there's somebody there. You have a terrible weapon that you need to get rid of, so you try hitting the box by spamming F or square or whatever, X, whatever you play on, and you can't seem to hit the box. Somehow they have an infinite spamming speed. Like, bro, do you not see what weapon I am holding? I would like to hit the box. Number 4 is people who go AFK the whole game. This one is obviously self-explanatory. You go through the trouble of hitting the ready up button, but aren't there for the game? Now, it's fine if you go AFK for like 5 minutes or something, but not for the whole game. You make a 4-player game a 3-player game by sitting there and making us lose points if we don't revive you. Obviously, this has been fixed in future games, but not World at War to BO3. So if there was an AFKer, there was no way to kick them from the game unless they leave themselves, but good luck with that one. Okay, top 3. This is where it gets bad. Number 3 is people who use glitches in zombies, like high round glitches. Bro, what are you contributing to society with high round glitches? Cool, you got to a high round with a glitch spot. In 2012, with BO2 glitches, it was kind of cool, I guess, but it kind of got boring after a while, like the tree glitch on Buried, a classic glitch. But eventually it kind of got boring as you are sitting there and just killing zombies instead of running trains and killing them that way. Nowadays, it's like, here's a pile-up glitch that you can earn XP and camos for. At this point, if you do high-round glitch spots to exploit XP or towards something, you are a degenerate to the zombies community. Like, you got Dark Ether, great! With glitches, who cares? It's more fun to grind the game for camos than glitch spot or exploit something. That's how the game was meant to be played. Except Vanguard. Nobody gives a shit about Vanguard. Number 2, people who dashboard or Alt F4 to save gobblegums. Bro, it's 2022 or 2023 if you're watching this in the future. It's currently still December when I'm recording this. Go get a mod menu to give yourself liquid divinium or somebody else to give you some. Or, you know, play the game. I mean, I guess I understand if you have like one gobblegum you're using to save, but when you do it, you pretty much just do the equivalent of host-ended game, but BO3. And this is pretty much affects the whole entire game. There's no way to avoid this other than playing with friends or playing solo. And now for the number 1 spot. People who have to leave during a 4-player Easter egg. This one could be lower on the list if you wanted it to, with the way it could end up. It could be, you know, not as bad with barely even starting the Easter egg, or to the point where you're up to the last step and they need to go and you cannot do the last step without that 4th person. Shadows is a great example of this and why it is in this list. If you want that RK5, you'll need to do the Revelations Easter egg, but you'll need to complete Shadows, the Giant, Der Eisendrache, Zetsubo, and Gorod's Easter egg to get the RK5. Now, there is a way to, you know, cheat them out without doing them, but where's the fun in that? And Shadows is the only one that you need 4 players with. So if you get your 4 players and you get to that last step, the one person goes, actually, I have to go now, I'm sorry. Great. Now what? You can't do the last step because you lost somebody and, you know, they were supposed to shock the railing or whatever place you gave them. Sure, there's a way to complete the Easter egg with just 3 players, but it's literally impossible. I know people have done it, so now you're fucked. You can't find anyone else to join them, or if you do, they can't join because BO3's join system is completely fucked with the lobby/host is not joinable shit. So now you've wasted about an hour and a half or more just to get your ass handed by somebody who left the game. This is why you ask beforehand and say, are you sure you're doing this Easter egg with us and you aren't going to leave? Thank God that Easter eggs are now soloable and do not require more than 1 player. Fuck 4-player Easter eggs. Alright, well, I think that's enough yelling for today. Let me know what you think of this list, and hey, maybe put some of the things you came across that should have been on the list in the comments if you'd like. Might do some top 10s in the future so that you can hear my terrible opinions that I have. No, just kidding. I hope you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next one. I think somebody's already done that outro before. Well, anyway, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.